Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'll be breaking down the MLB slate for Wednesday, April 5th. We've got a big slate on today, 12 total games on today's slate, or on today's main slate. There are 15 games all day, but only 12 games on the main slate, so those are going to be the games that we focus on. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, starting off at pitcher, some pitchers that I'm going to be targeting on this slate. Like I said in yesterday's video, I always like to pay up for pitcher. And I'm going to be doing that again today. And if I pay up, I'm either going to be taking Chris Sale, Rich Hill, or Jacob deGrom. All of them get terrific matchups. Starting off with Sale, I really like him even at 11,200. Going up against the Pirates are not a very good hitting team. And I definitely like Sale playing at home. He has a very good chance of getting a win today. And that's always a plus. Anytime a guy's likely to get a win, you can always get those bonus points. Sale will be making his debut as a Red Sox. This is going to be his first game, and I think he's going to come out play very well. I definitely like Chris Sale. I think he's the top pitcher on the slate if you want to pay up. But I also do like Rich Hill for 400 less going up against the Padres. I definitely think Rich Hill also has a very good chance to get a win today. The Padres are not a good hitting team, and Hill did well last year against the Padres. In one game that they played last year, Hill had 31 DraftKings points, so I definitely like him playing at home. I think he's going to be able to get a win today. He can definitely get you at least 25 to 30 DraftKings points. And Hill also has one of the best curveballs in the game. He does get a lot of strikeouts, and he definitely has a bunch of strikeout upside going up against the Padres. They do strike out a lot, so I do like Rich Hill as well if you want to pay up. I definitely think he is in play. And for 200 less, I also really like Jacob deGrom pitching at home against the Braves. The Braves are the worst team in the league, and I also think deGrom has a very good chance of getting a win today. Although the Braves don't really strike out a lot, they don't really put the ball in play. They're not going to score a lot of runs off deGrom. So I definitely think he's one of the safest pitchers you can roster, especially playing at home against the Braves. Even though they don't really strike out a lot, I still like deGrom. I think he can get you at least 20 to 25 DraftKings points in this matchup. So I also like him if you want to pay up. I definitely think he is in play. And some SP2s that I like. One guy that's standing out to me as just being too cheap is Cole Hamels going up against Cleveland. Now, obviously, this is a terrible matchup. The Indians are one of the best hitting teams in the league, but Cole Hamels is just way too cheap at 8,700. Last year, Hamels' price was up towards 11K, so he is dirt cheap for this matchup. Obviously, there's a good chance that he could do bad today, but with that price tag, I definitely think he is worth a look. At just 8,700, I definitely think that makes him worth a play. So I do like Cole Hamels as a SP2. I definitely like Michael Pineda for 300 less, but I don't think I'm going to pay 8,400 for Pineda. I'll probably just take Hamels for 300 more. Hamels just is a much better pitcher. Even though Hamels gets a worse matchup, I still like him. I think he's a way safer play. But I definitely do like Pineda for tournaments. He does have a ton of strikeout upside, and especially going up against the Rays. The Rays do strike out a lot. But Pineda does have the potential to get rocked, so I would probably only target him in tournaments. But in this matchup against the Rays and playing in that ballpark, I do like Pineda. He does have a ton of strikeout upside. He could get double-digit strikeouts, so he is worth a look for tournaments. And one more SP2 that I like is Tanner Roark going up against Miami. The Marlins are not a very good hitting team, and I also think it's very likely that Roark can get a win today playing at home. The Nats will give him some run support, so I do like Tanner Roark at just 8,200. If you need an SP2 on the slate, he would definitely be a guy I target. And yeah, those are just going to be some pitchers that I target on the slate. If you want to pay up, I really like Chris Sale, Rich Hill, and Jacob deGrom. I think all of those three guys are great plays. And if you need some SP2s to fill in that second pitcher slot, I do like Cole Hamels at just 8,700. I like Michael Pineda for tournaments, and I do like Tanner Roark as well at just 8,200. Those are probably going to be some of the pitchers that I target on the slate. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to catcher. Alright, some catchers that I like on the slate. I'm really liking Yasmani Grandal at just 3,600 going up against Trevor Cahill. Cahill is not a very good pitcher, and he does throw right-handed, and Grandal bats a lot better from his left side, and he will be batting on his left side today going up against the righty. I really like Grandal on the slate. He's probably going to be one of the catchers that I target. Grandal has already showed off his power this year. He hit 2 home runs in the Dodgers opening game. And like I already said, Grandal does hit a lot better from his left side. And since he's going up against a righty, he will be batting on his left side today. I definitely like him at just 3,600. He is going to be a catcher that I target on this slate. I do also like Evan Gattis going up against James Paxton. Gattis will get the platoon split advantage. He will be going up against a lefty, and Gattis does bat right-handed. Gattis definitely has that power that you want at the catcher position. He always has a chance to hit a home run, and I could see him hitting one today off Paxton. Paxton does give up a lot of hard contact, so I definitely like Evan Gattis at 3,800. I think he is in play at that price tag. And if you need some value at catcher, I do like Stephen Vogt going up against Garrett Richards. This is also going to be a plus platoon split matchup for Vogt. He will be going up against a righty, and VOGT does bad left-handed, so I definitely like him at just 3,100. Even though they're playing in Oakland where not a lot of home runs are hit, I do like VOGT with that price tag. And going up against Garrett Richards, I definitely think VOGT will succeed today. If you need some value at catcher, I think he's a guy you want to target at just 3,100. I really like that price tag for him. And yeah, those are going to be some catchers that I target on this slate. Let's go and move on to first base. Alright, some first basemen that I like on this slate. If you want to pay up, I'm really liking Joey Votto today, going up against Jared Eichhoff. Eichhoff is not a good pitcher, and Votto's going to get the platoon split advantage going up against a righty. Votto does bat left-handed, so that's going to be a plus matchup for him. And playing at home in the Great American Ballpark, a lot of home runs are hit there in Cincinnati. I definitely like Votto today. I could see him going deep. If there was a stud hitter that I thought would go deep today, it would definitely be Votto. I really like his chances to hit a home run off Jared Eichhoff, especially since they're playing at home in the Great American Ballpark where a lot of home runs are hit. I really like paying up for Votto on this slate at just 4,900. If you need some cheaper guys at first base, I really like Travis Shaw going up against Tyler Chatwood. This is going to be a plus platoon split advantage for Shaw. Chatwood does throw right-handed, and Shaw is a lefty, so that's going to be a plus matchup for him. And playing at home in Miller Park, I really like Shaw today. Now that he plays with the Brewers, he's batting towards the top of the order. He should bat cleanup today where he does have a good chance to get an RBI or two, so I'm really liking Travis Shaw. If you need some value at first base, he would definitely be a guy I target at just 3,700. And another value play I like is Mark Reynolds going up against Willie Peralta. Peralta is one of the worst pitchers in the league, and playing in Miller Park, I'm really liking Mark Reynolds' chances to hit a home run today. He's been playing very well ever since he got moved into the starting lineup for the Rockies, and even though he bats towards the bottom of the order, he would definitely be a guy I target at just 3,400. Especially going up against Peralta, I think Mark Reynolds is going to do very well today. So if you need some value at first base, he would be a guy I target at just 3,400. And yeah, those are some first basemen that I like today. Let's go and move on to second base. Alright, some second basemen that I like on this slate. If you want to pay up, I'm really liking Daniel Murphy today going up against Dan Straley. Straley is not a very good pitcher, and Murphy's going to get the plus platoon split matchup going up against a righty. Daniel Murphy is one of the best hitters against right-handers. He crushes righties. And I definitely think he's worth paying up for at just 4,500. I'm really liking his chances to hit a home run today. Like I said, Straley is not a very good pitcher, so I definitely think you can pay up for Daniel Murphy on this slate. He should dominate against Straley. Murphy hits all righties very well, so I do like him at just 4,500. Alright, some cheap second basemen that I like. I definitely like Logan Forsythe going up against Trevor Cahill. The Padres just keep throwing out these crappy pitchers. I definitely think you're going to want to stack the Dodgers again today. I definitely think they're going to score a lot of runs against Cahill. So I definitely think Logan Forsythe is a guy you want to target. The Dodgers are implied to score a lot of runs today, and I do like him. Especially if you're going to stack the Dodgers, you definitely want to include him in that stack. He's just way too cheap at 3,700. If you need some value at second base, I do like him. And I do also like Neil Walker for 100 less going up against Bartolo Colon. Colon is not a very good pitcher, and Neil Walker does hit a lot better from his left side, and he will be batting left today going up against Colon. I really like him at just 3,600 if you need some value at second base. And I could definitely see him going deep today against Colon. So I do like Neil Walker if you need some value at second base at just 3,600. He was a guy I would target. And yeah, those are some second basemen that I like today. Let's go ahead and move on to third base. Alright, some third basemen that I like today. I'm really liking Maikel Franco at 4,500 going up against Brandon Finnegan. Finnegan is a lefty, so this is going to be a plus platoon split advantage for Franco. He does bat right-handed. And I really like his chances to hit a home run today playing in the Great American Ballpark. Like I already said, a lot of home runs are hit there in Cincinnati. So I definitely like Franco if you need someone to pay up for at third base. I think he's a guy you should target at 4,500. He's definitely going to be a guy that I look at on this slate. Finnegan is not a good pitcher, so I do like Franco today. For 300 less, I do also like Justin Turner going against Trevor Cahill. Like I already mentioned, I think the Dodgers are going to be a pretty popular stack today. I definitely think you're going to want to include Turner in that stack. Even though his price is starting to rise to 4,200, I still think he is in play. I feel like Cahill is going to get rocked today, and the Dodgers are going to score a lot of runs. So I do like Justin Turner. If you need somewhat of a value at third base, he would be a guy I target at 4,200. And I do also like Jose Reyes going up against his former teammate Bartolo Colon. If you believe in BVP, you might want to target Reyes on this slate. In 12 at-bats against Colon, Reyes has had 5 hits and batted .417 against Colon, so he has seen him well in his career. Definitely think you can target Jose Reyes. He does bat a lot better from his left side, and he will be batting left today. And Reyes does have pretty good upside as well. If he gets on base, he will attempt to steal, and he can definitely steal against Colon. Colon does throw pretty slow, So I do like Jose Reyes if you need some value at third base. He would be a guy to target at just 3,900. I could definitely see him doing very well today against his former teammates. So I like him. If you need some value at third base, he would be a guy to target. And yeah, those are some third basemen that I like today. Let's go ahead and move on to shortstop. All right, some shortstops that I like today. I'm really liking Corey Seager at just 4,500, going up against Cahill. Like I already said, I think the Dodgers are going to be another popular stack today. I think they're going to score a lot of runs, so I'm really liking Corey Seager. At that cheap price tag, he is definitely going to be a guy to target at shortstop. I think he's going to dominate going up against the righty. Seager will have the plus platoon split advantage. I think he's going to do very well today and get you at least double-digit DraftKings points. He would definitely be a guy to target if you're looking to pay up for shortstop. I really like Corey Seager at just 4,500. I'm also really liking Asdrubal Cabrera going up against Bartolo Colon. Cabrera does hit a lot better from his left side, and he will be batting left today going up against Colon. And another thing I like about Cabrera is he is batting towards the top of the order. Anytime that an opponent puts a right-hander on the mound, the Mets will usually throw Cabrera in the 2 spot in the lineup, so he should be batting towards the top of the lineup today. I definitely like him going up against Colon. Like I already mentioned, Colon is not that good of a pitcher, and Cabrera is already off to a hot start this year. I think he's going to keep that streak going today against Colon. I'm really liking Asdrubal Cabrera. If you need some value at shortstop, he would definitely be a guy to target just 3,700. And another shortstop that I'm liking today is Brad Miller going up against Michael Pineda. Like I already mentioned at pitcher, Pineda does have the potential to get rocked. Pineda does give up a lot of home runs, so I do like Brad Miller at just 3,600. I could definitely see him doing very well today against Pineda. So I do like Brad Miller. If you need some shortstop value, he would be a guy to target at that cheap price tag. Yeah, those are going to be some shortstops that I look at on the slate. Let's go ahead and move on to outfield. All right, some value plays that I'm liking at outfield. I'm really liking A.J. Pollock today at just 4,100, going up against Matt Moore. Moore is a lefty, so this is going to be a platoon split advantage for Pollock. Pollock does bat right-handed, and they will be playing at home in Chase Field, where a lot of home runs are hit. Moore is not that good of a pitcher, and I could definitely see Pollock going deep today. He has already shown his power this year. He did go deep off Bumgarner on opening day, and I do like Pollock's chances to hit another home run today, especially playing at home in Chase Field. I really like him playing in that ballpark, so I do like A.J. Pollock at just 4,100. I definitely think that is way too cheap for him given this matchup against Moore. All right, and some other value plays that I'm liking at outfield. I definitely like Chris Davis today going up against Garrett Richards. Even though Davis is playing at home in Oakland, he is still showing off his power. He did open the season going 3 for 4 with 2 solo home runs. And I do like him today going up against Garrett Richards. Richards is not a very good pitcher, and I'm really intrigued by Chris Davis's price tag of just 3,800. I think that is way too cheap for him. He's a terrific power hitter. He definitely has a chance to hit a home run just about any night. And even though they are playing in Oakland, he still has a chance to go deep. So I'm really liking Crush Davis today for some value at outfield. I really like him at just 3,800. Also at that same price tag, I do like Curtis Granderson going up against Bartolo Colon. If you believe in BVP, you might want to target Granderson on this slate. In 13 at-bats against Colon, Granderson has had 4 hits, and he's had 2 home runs. So he has taken Colon deep twice, and he's batted .308 against Bartolo Colon. So if you believe in BVP, you might want to target Curtis Granderson. So I do like Granderson if you need some value at outfield. He would be a guy to target at just 3,800. He has seen Bartolo Colon very well in his career. He's took him deep twice, so I do like Curtis Granderson. There definitely could be a chance he goes deep again today. So he's worth a look if you need some value at outfield. Yeah, those are a couple outfielders that I like. Go ahead and give you guys some of my favorite plays tonight. Alright guys, so this is half of my lineup for tonight's slate on Wednesday, April 5th. In the lineup, I put my favorite pitcher for tonight, along with some of my favorite value hitters. If you guys want to get my full lineup before lock, then follow me on Twitter and send me a message on Twitter, and I will get you a lineup for whatever site you play on. My lineups are $5 for one day, or you can get a week of lineups for $25. So if you're interested in that, then follow me on Twitter and hit me up there, and I'll get you a lineup. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you never want to miss out on a video, then please be sure to turn on post notifications. Just click the bell icon next to my YouTube name, and you'll get notified every time I upload. So if you never want to miss out on a video, please be sure to do that. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Good luck tonight, guys.
I'm sipping on Bella, my chick from Bella, my whip from Germany, I'm cooler than LL. I'm sipping on Bella, my chick from Bella, my